Welcome back to our channel, where we talk about the most valuable coins, rare finds, and hidden treasures that can make you a fortune. Today, we are going to reveal the incredible story and value of the 2022 Lincoln penny, a coin that is shocking collectors worldwide with its history, rarity, and current market value. Believe it or not, some rare varieties and era coins from the 2022 Lincoln penny series are being valued as high as $5 million in the collector's market. Yes, you heard it right. A simple penny that you might overlook in your change could be worth a life-changing amount of money if you know what to look for. The Lincoln penny, also called the Lincoln cent, has been a part of United States history since 1909 when it was first introduced to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Over the years, the design has evolved, but the iconic image of Lincoln on the obverse has remained a symbol of strength, leadership, and freedom. The 2022 Lincoln penny continues this proud tradition, but what makes certain 2022 pennies so valuable is not just their design but the presence of unique minting errors, rare die varieties, and limited high-grade conditions that collectors crave. When we talk about million-dollar coins, many people think only of old, historic coins. But modern coins like the 2022 Lincoln penny can also reach astronomical values if they have rare features. For example, double die errors, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet can turn an ordinary penny into a treasure worth thousands, or even millions. In recent years, collectors and online auction platforms have reported jaw-dropping prices for error pennies. A flawless 2022 Lincoln penny with a unique error and in mid-state condition could easily attract bids running into millions of dollars, with some collectors estimating a current market value of around $5 million for the rarest known specimens. The history of the Lincoln penny itself adds to its charm. For over a century, this coin has traveled through the hands of millions of Americans, witnessing history unfold from the Great Depression to the modern digital era. The 2022 penny continues that legacy, representing a bridge between tradition and modern minting technology. It is made of copper-plated zinc, weighing 2.5 grams, with the reverse side showcasing the Union Shield design that has been used since 2010. But while most 2022 pennies are common and worth just 1 cent, the rare variants hold unbelievable value due to their unique characteristics. If you want to know how to identify a potentially valuable 2022 Lincoln penny, pay close attention to the details. Look for strong doubling on the letters "In God We Trust" or "Liberty." Check for any unusual shapes or misalignments in the shield on the reverse, and examine the coin's edges for minting anomalies. Even a small error that went unnoticed during production can make your coin worth big money. Professional grading from services like PCGS or NGC is essential to determine the true value of your penny. Coins graded MS-70 or close to perfection often fetch the highest prices in the market. The demand for rare and high-grade coins is booming in the current numismatic market. Online auctions on platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and other collector sites are witnessing record-breaking bids for modern-era coins. A single penny with the right features can change your financial future overnight. Imagine turning a penny from your pocket into a $5 million windfall just because you knew what to look for. For anyone serious about collecting, selling, or investing in coins, the 2022 Lincoln penny is a coin you cannot afford to ignore. Whether you find one in your loose change or buy a certified high-grade coin, the potential to make big money is real. Many collectors are actively searching for these coins, and the competition is fierce. That means the value could rise even further as more people become aware of these rare finds. So, if you want to get rich from coin collecting, start by checking your 2022 pennies carefully. Study the coin's design, learn to spot errors, and consider having your coins graded by experts. There are countless stories of people who discovered valuable coins in pocket change and sold them online for huge profits. Who knows, the next $5 million coin could be sitting right in your wallet. In summary, the 2022 Lincoln penny may look ordinary, but its rare variants and errors are treasures hiding in plain sight. With a current market value reaching up to $5 million for the most unique specimens, this penny is not just a coin. It is a ticket to financial freedom for the lucky finder. Keep your eyes open, check every coin, and you could be the next person to turn a small piece of copper into a massive fortune. We are going to explore the legendary 1959 D Lincoln penny, a coin that has become one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world. Some rare examples of the 1959 D penny have been valued at an astonishing $18 million in the collector's market. Yes, a single penny minted over 60 years ago can be worth more than a luxury mansion if it has the right features and condition. The Lincoln penny series is one of the most iconic coins in United States history. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the penny replaced the Indian head cent and instantly captured the hearts of the American people. The 1959 D Lincoln penny is particularly special because it marks a historic change in design. This was the first year the reverse design switched from the beloved wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial, a design created to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1959 D penny has become legendary not just for its place in history, but for the extreme value of rare era coins and high-grade specimens. The 1959 D Lincoln penny is made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. While millions of these pennies were produced for circulation, certain rare varieties and era coins stand out from the rest. Ms. strikes, double dies, and proof-like finishes can dramatically increase the value of a coin. Collectors pay incredible sums for coins that have been preserved in mint-state condition, with the highest grades fetching record-breaking prices at auctions. There are reports of extremely rare 1959 D-era pennies that have sold for over $1 million each, and the most unique known specimens are estimated to hold a current market value of up to $18 million due to their rarity and demand. The history behind the 1959 D penny adds to its allure. When the design was changed from the wheat reverse to the Lincoln Memorial reverse, the U.S. Mint faced significant attention and scrutiny. The new design by Frank Gasparo featured the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., and if you look closely, you can actually see a tiny representation of the Lincoln statue between the columns, which was an extraordinary detail for such a small coin. Collectors see the 1959 D penny as the start of a new era in American coinage, making the rarest examples extremely valuable. What makes some 1959 D pennies worth millions? It all comes down to errors, die varieties, and pristine condition. Double die obverse, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet are considered treasures in the coin world. Some coins have even been found with unusual mint marks or anomalies that make them one of a kind. These unique coins are so rare that collectors are willing to pay fortunes to own them. If you happen to find a 1959 D penny in near-perfect mint-state condition, especially one graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, you could be holding a coin worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. The current coin market is booming, and demand for rare Lincoln pennies has never been higher. Online auctions on platforms like Heritage Auctions and eBay often see fierce bidding wars for high-grade and era pennies. A verified, rare 1959 D penny with historical significance or minting errors can easily sell for millions, with the highest estimates reaching up to $18 million for the rarest examples. It's hard to believe that something as small as a penny can carry so much value, but that's the magic of coin collecting. If you want to find out whether your 1959 D penny is valuable, start by examining the coin under good lighting. Check for doubling on the letters or numbers, look for unusual mint marks, and inspect the edges for striking errors. Even a slight variation can mean a massive difference in price. Once you believe you have something special, have your coin authenticated and graded by experts. Professional grading not only confirms the authenticity of your coin but also increases its value by providing a trusted evaluation of its condition. This coin is more than just money, it is a piece of American history. The 1959 D penny has witnessed decades of change, from the early days of the space race to the modern digital era. For collectors, it is not just about owning a coin but about holding a part of the nation's heritage. Its connection to Abraham Lincoln, one of the most revered presidents, adds a sense of pride and patriotism to every penny collected. So, if you want to make big money and possibly strike it rich, start searching your old coin jars, drawers, and inherited collections. That small copper coin you overlook might be the ticket to an $18 million fortune. Keep an eye out for high-grade 1959 D Lincoln pennies and learn about the era varieties that make these coins so valuable. With the booming online marketplace, selling a rare penny has never been easier. A single auction could transform your life. In conclusion, the 1959 D Lincoln penny is not just a coin, it's a story of history, design, and value. From its introduction as the first Lincoln Memorial reverse penny to its rise as one of the most valuable modern coins, the 1959 D penny remains a symbol of how even the smallest things can hold unimaginable worth. We are going to talk about the 1980 Lincoln penny, a coin that many people have in their collections or even lying around in drawers, but very few realize its true potential. Believe it or not, rare varieties and era coins of the 1980 Lincoln penny have been valued at a staggering $15 million in the current collector market. This is not just a coin. This is a golden opportunity to make life-changing money if you know what to look for. The Lincoln penny is a legendary coin series in the United States, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head penny and quickly became a symbol of American history and resilience. The 1980 Lincoln penny is a part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. On the obverse, it carries the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, and on the reverse, it features the iconic Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., designed by Frank Gasparo. But what sets certain 1980 pennies apart is not just their design, but the rare minting errors and high-grade conditions that can turn an ordinary 1-cent coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure. The 1980 Lincoln penny is made of a composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. Millions were minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, but most of these coins are worth only face value. However, when we talk about a coin worth $15 million, we are referring to ultra-rare errors and proof quality strikes that are almost impossible to find. These include double die obverse errors, off-center strikes, and coins struck on transitional or experimental planchets. A flawless mint state 1980 penny with a unique error and graded at the highest level, such as MS-70 by PCGS or NGC, could fetch millions of dollars at auction. The history behind the 1980 penny is fascinating because it was minted during a time of significant change in U.S. coinage. The late 1970s and early 1980s were marked by increasing copper prices, which eventually led to a change in the penny's composition in 1982, switching from mostly copper to a copper-plated zinc planchet. This means that the 1980 penny is among the last pennies struck entirely in copper, adding to its collectible value. Collectors and investors view these older copper pennies as more desirable, especially in high grades. The key to the 1980 penny's incredible value lies in its rarity and condition. Coins with noticeable minting errors, such as double dies where the lettering or date appears doubled, or off-center strikes where part of the design is missing, are worth thousands of dollars. Combine a rare error with a perfect mint state condition, and the price skyrockets. There have been instances where collectors have paid record-breaking amounts for a single penny, and the 1980 penny with rare features has the potential to reach up to $15 million in today's market. If you want to know whether your 1980 penny is valuable, start by carefully examining the coin. Look closely at the date, the words, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and "United States of America," for signs of doubling or distortions. Check the edges and the Lincoln Memorial for unusual striking patterns. A good magnifying glass or coin loupe can help you spot the tiniest details. Once you think you have found something unique, the next step is to have your coin professionally graded. Services like PCGS and NGC provide certification that confirms authenticity and assigns a grade that can significantly increase the value of your coin. The market for rare pennies is thriving, with collectors and investors constantly searching for high-value coins. Online platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections regularly feature Lincoln pennies selling for jaw-dropping prices. A rare 1980 penny with an error or perfect condition could easily sell online for millions, with the rarest examples reaching $15 million. Selling coins online has become easier than ever, and stories of lucky finds turning into life-changing amounts of money are becoming more common. The 1980 Lincoln penny is more than just a coin. It is a piece of American history. Each penny tells a story of the time it was minted, the hands it passed through, and the value it now holds in the world of numismatics. For collectors, owning a rare 1980 penny is like owning a treasure chest filled with history, beauty, and financial potential. So, if you want to get rich through coin collecting, start looking at your old coin jars, wallets, and inherited collections. You never know if the 1980 penny sitting unnoticed among your change could be worth millions. Study the details, learn about common and rare errors, and take the time to have your coins evaluated. The world of coin collecting is filled with hidden opportunities, and the 1980 Lincoln penny is one of the brightest stars in that world. In conclusion, the 1980 Lincoln penny is a coin that deserves attention. With a history rooted in the copper era of the penny, a design that honors one of the greatest American presidents, and a market value that can reach an incredible $15 million for the rarest examples, this coin is a true gem for collectors and investors alike. Do not overlook this penny. It could be your chance to make big money and change your life forever. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1982 Lincoln penny, a coin that has become a sensation among collectors because of its history, variations, and jaw-dropping value. Some rare 1982 Lincoln pennies are currently valued at an astonishing $15.4 million in the collector's market. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny could change your life forever if you happen to own one of the rare types or era coins from 1982. The Lincoln penny series is one of the most iconic in United States history. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the penny has always been a collector favorite. But the year 1982 is particularly unique because it was a transitional year for the penny's metal composition. Due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint made a major decision to change the penny from being made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc to a cheaper copper-plated zinc composition. This means that in 1982, both copper and zinc pennies were produced, and several different variations exist. For collectors, these variations are like gold mines, and the rarest ones have skyrocketed in value. The 1982 Lincoln penny comes in multiple varieties, which makes this year special. There are both large date and small date designs struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. To add to the complexity, both copper and zinc planchets were used. Altogether, there are 7 primary types of 1982 Lincoln pennies, and each one has its own level of rarity and value. But what really pushes the value into the millions are rare minting errors, uncirculated conditions, and flawless grades. A perfect 1982 penny with an error, graded at MS-70 by professional services like PCGS or NGC, is considered a numismatic treasure that can fetch as much as $15.4 million. The history behind the 1982 penny is as fascinating as its variations. It represents a major shift in the U.S. Mint's approach to coin production due to economic pressures. The copper penny, which had been in circulation for decades, became too costly to produce. As a result, the zinc-based penny with a thin copper coating was introduced. Collectors today see the 1982 penny as the bridge between the old and new eras of U.S. coinage. This makes the year 1982 highly desirable, especially for collectors who aim to have a complete set of Lincoln cents. What makes the 1982 penny potentially worth millions? It all comes down to 3 factors: composition, minting errors, and condition. Some pennies from this year were accidentally struck on the wrong planchets, or they have doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies. These unique features dramatically increase a coin's value. Combine a rare error with a flawless mint state condition, and you have a coin that can break records at auctions. There are documented cases where 1982 Lincoln pennies with unusual characteristics have fetched tens of thousands of dollars, and the rarest specimens are now valued at over $15 million due to their scarcity and demand. If you want to know whether your 1982 penny is valuable, start by identifying its composition. Copper pennies from 1982 weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh only 2.5 grams. A simple digital scale can help you determine this. Next, examine the date. Large date and small date varieties have slight differences in how the numbers are shaped. Look closely for any doubling on the lettering or the date, and check for other errors like off-center strikes or unusual surfaces. Once you suspect that your coin might be rare, the best step is to have it authenticated and graded by experts. A professionally graded penny not only confirms its authenticity but also significantly increases its value in the market. The coin market is currently booming, and demand for rare Lincoln pennies is higher than ever. Online auctions on sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are filled with bidders competing for rare 1982 pennies. A coin with the right characteristics can easily sell for hundreds of thousands, and the highest value examples, especially those with rare transitional errors or perfect conditions, have an estimated market value of up to $15.4 million. Imagine finding such a coin in your old coin jar or pocket change. It could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a fortune. The 1982 penny is more than just a small piece of copper or zinc. It's a story of economic history, change, and opportunity. It represents a turning point in American coinage and continues to captivate collectors decades later. For those who are passionate about coin collecting, finding a rare 1982 penny is like finding buried treasure. And with the current buzz in the numismatic community, the value of these coins may continue to rise even further. So, if you want to make big money from coins, start by carefully examining your 1982 pennies. Learn how to spot the differences between copper and zinc, understand the large date and small date varieties, and look out for unique errors. The effort you put into learning about these coins could reward you with a fortune. Many collectors have turned their knowledge into profits by selling rare coins online, and you can do the same. In conclusion, the 1982 Lincoln penny is a remarkable coin that deserves your attention. With its historic role as a transitional penny, its unique variations, and a market value that can reach an incredible $15.4 million for the rarest examples, this penny is a true symbol of hidden wealth. Take a close look at your change, because that small penny could be the key to a life-changing discovery. We're going to talk about one of the most exciting modern coins that has stunned collectors and investors worldwide, the 1999 Lincoln penny. While most people see a penny as just 1 cent, certain rare 1999 Lincoln pennies are being valued as high as $12 million in today's coin market. This is not just a story of a simple coin, but a chance to discover a life-changing piece of history and make big money by selling it online. The Lincoln penny series is a cornerstone of United States coinage, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny quickly became one of the most beloved and widely collected coins in the U.S. By 1999, the Lincoln penny featured the well-known memorial reverse, a design created by Frank Gasparo in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's legacy. The obverse side carries the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of freedom and leadership. While millions of these pennies were produced in 1999, some rare varieties, era coins, and high-grade examples have reached values that are truly unbelievable. The 1999 Lincoln penny is made of a copper-plated zinc composition, weighing 2.5 grams, as the U.S. Mint switched from copper to zinc back in 1982. Most of the 1999 pennies you see are worth just a cent, but a small number of them are worth millions due to unique minting errors and perfect conditions. Some of the rarest errors found on 1999 pennies include double die obverse errors, off-center strikes, coins struck on experimental planchets, and coins with misaligned dies. These rare characteristics make them stand out in the numismatic world. A perfect condition 1999 penny, especially one with an extraordinary minting error, could fetch up to $12 million in the current market. Why is the 1999 penny so special? The answer lies in the rarity of flawless mint state examples and the increasing demand for modern era coins among collectors. Coins graded at MS69 or MS70 by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC are highly sought after. A unique 1999 penny that has survived over 2 decades without a single scratch or blemish, combined with a rare error, is considered a collector's dream. The current buzz in the numismatic world has pushed the values of such coins to record-breaking levels. The history of the Lincoln penny adds more depth to its appeal. The year 1999 marked the end of the 20th century, making coins from that year particularly interesting to collectors. The Lincoln Memorial reverse design that appeared on the 1999 penny is also part of history because it was later replaced in 2010 by the Union Shield reverse. Owning a rare 1999 Lincoln penny is like owning a piece of the last era of the memorial cent, which makes it even more valuable. If you're wondering how to know if your 1999 penny could be worth a fortune, start by carefully examining your coins. Look for doubling in the words, "In God We Trust, Liberty," or the date, 1999. Also check for unusual features such as die cracks, misaligned strikes, or anything that looks out of place. You can also weigh your coin to ensure it matches the standard 2.5 grams. Any difference might indicate a rare minting anomaly. Once you suspect you have something special, get it professionally graded. Coins certified by PCGS or NGC hold far more value and attract serious collectors. The current market for rare coins is hotter than ever. Online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are seeing bidding wars for modern Lincoln pennies, especially rare ones like the 1999 errors. Some collectors have turned pennies found in pocket change into thousands, and the most unique specimens of the 1999 penny are estimated to be worth $12 million today. Selling coins online is now easier and more profitable than ever before, and many people have found life-changing fortunes through coins they once overlooked. The 1999 Lincoln penny is not just a coin, it's a piece of history and a ticket to financial freedom if you have the right one. This coin represents the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, the pride of American coinage, and the excitement of modern-day treasure hunting. Collectors across the world are searching for these hidden gems, and you might already have one without knowing it. Take a moment to go through your coin jars, old wallets, and change drawers. Pay special attention to your 1999 pennies. Learn to identify the rare varieties and consider investing time in grading and selling coins online. Even a small error or a perfect mint condition can turn a penny into a massive payout. In conclusion, the 1999 Lincoln penny is one of the most valuable modern coins, with some rare specimens valued at an incredible $12 million. Its history, design, and rarity make it a coin every collector dreams of owning. Do not underestimate the pennies you have at home, because the next life-changing discovery might be sitting right there in your pocket. We are talking about the 2020 Lincoln penny, a coin that has shocked the numismatic world with its rare errors, high-grade condition, and jaw-dropping value. Believe it or not, some rare and perfect condition 2020 Lincoln pennies are currently valued at an astonishing $4.1 million in the collector's market. That's right, a simple penny you might find in your pocket could be worth millions if it has the right features. The Lincoln penny has a rich and historic legacy. First minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the penny quickly became one of the most beloved coins in American history. Over the decades, the design has changed slightly, but the iconic image of President Lincoln has always remained on the obverse. The reverse design currently features the Union Shield, which replaced the Lincoln Memorial design in 2010. The 2020 penny, minted in Denver, continues this modern design, but certain rare examples and error coins from this year are the reason why some of them are worth such extraordinary amounts. The 2020 Lincoln penny is made of copper-plated zinc, weighing 2.5 grams, and billions were minted. Most 2020 pennies are worth only face value, but what makes a few of these coins worth millions is the presence of unique minting errors, proof-like qualities, and pristine conditions. Coins that feature doubling on the lettering, off-center strikes, or other rare anomalies are considered valuable treasures in the world of coin collecting. A flawless, high-grade 2020 penny, especially one graded MS-70 by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC, can sell for mind-blowing prices, up to $4.1 million in today's market. The 2020 penny also holds historical importance because it represents the modern era of U.S. coinage while still honoring Abraham Lincoln's legacy. As technology advances, minting quality has improved, making serious errors much rarer, which is why modern error coins like those from 2020 have become so valuable. Collectors from all over the world are searching for these unique specimens, driving demand and prices higher than ever. If you want to know whether your 2020 Lincoln penny could be worth a fortune, you need to carefully inspect your coins. Look for double die errors where the letters "In God We Trust" or "Liberty" appear to be doubled. Check for off-center strikes, unusual mint marks, or any abnormalities that might indicate a minting mistake. Even slight errors can turn a common penny into a collector's dream. Next, check the condition. Coins with no scratches, wear, or discoloration are worth far more. Getting your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC is one of the most important steps because a certified grade can boost its value significantly. The current coin market is booming, and online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are seeing record sales for modern Lincoln pennies with rare features. There are real stories of people finding valuable 2020 pennies in circulation and selling them online for thousands of dollars. With the rarest 2020 Lincoln pennies valued as high as $4.1 million, the opportunity to make big money is real and within reach for anyone who takes the time to learn about these coins. The 2020 penny is not just a coin, it's a piece of history. It carries the image of one of the most respected U.S. presidents and continues a legacy over 100 years old. For collectors, it represents a bridge between the past and the present, making it both meaningful and valuable. Every year, coin enthusiasts search for high-grade and error coins to add to their collections, and the 2020 penny is one of the hottest coins on their radar. If you're serious about making money with coins, start by checking your 2020 pennies. Study their details, weigh them, and look for anything unusual. Learn about error types such as die cracks, double dies, or off-metal strikes. The knowledge you gain could turn a small penny into a multi-million-dollar discovery. Many people have overlooked these valuable coins, but with some research and patience, you could find one worth more than you can imagine. In conclusion, the 2020 Lincoln penny is one of the most exciting modern coins to look for. With its modern Union Shield design, its connection to Lincoln's legacy, and its potential value of up to $4.1 million for the rarest examples, this penny is a true hidden treasure. Whether you find one in your change or inherit a collection from a family member, this is a coin you must examine carefully. Selling a rare 2020 penny online could change your life forever. If you enjoyed this video and want to discover more about valuable coins, how to spot rare varieties, and how to make money selling them online, be sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share this video with other coin enthusiasts. Your next big payday could be just one penny away.